I have some more FanFest news for you guys today, taking a look at the next wave of FanFest. If you guys recall, I did a video not too long ago talking about the inaugural digital FanFest and my experience with the 2-hour failure, honestly, of the trivia event, which ended in a complete, total crash and burn of the site. However, it was still a lot of fun. I got to watch and see a bunch of guests come on, including Phil Spencer, which was really, really cool. And Microsoft said, hey, we are really, really, really sorry about what happened. We are going to make it up to you guys. We're going to take care of you, we promise. And everybody got really excited and thought that meant lots of free goodies. Turns out that wasn't quite the case. Although there was some goodies. The reality is they have just kind of pivoted into some other events that I don't think they had originally planned for. Maybe they did. I don't know. But they're here now, and I thought we'd talk about them. So the first thing that we got was the 5,000 Microsoft points available on the Microsoft website, which equates to $5, basically Microsoft Funny Money. You can put it towards pretty much anything you want in the store. There is a physical merchandise store where you can start throwing credit towards that. There's different sweepstakes you could enter if you'd rather cash in your points for chances to win things. They have scratch raffles, that sort of thing. The other thing that they gave away was the $10 code off for the Razer Kamichi. I don't even remember what it's called now. But it's the adapter that goes on your phone, which allows you to have a portable Nintendo Switch looking device that allows you to play and stream games via Game Pass on your Android phone. Unfortunately, iPhone doesn't play nice with it quite yet. And surprisingly enough, a couple of you did ask me for said codes, and I did receive an email from one of you, and I sent it to you. Hope you enjoy it. And the other guy who asked for it, I put a comment in Facebook or YouTube and said, hey, write me back, and I have yet to hear from them. So apparently one is still up for grabs. If you really want this $10 code, leave a comment below, and I will try to get in touch with you and send it your way. I don't want it. So that was the extent of the we'll make it up to you, at least on the merchandise side. A $5 physical reward and a $10 credit towards something that I wasn't that interested in. And honestly, thinking back to other FanFest events where I was there, I was one of the select 100, 300, whatever the number happened to be. You know, it's not like we all got Xboxes. I was there for the Xbox One X launch. We did not get a Scorpio edition. Usually get a backpack filled with a couple game vouchers, a lot of little nonsensical like lanyards, pins, buttons, hats, that sort of thing. And the big item was an external hard drive, both years, and different types of headphones. Or the 1 year was really, really nice. It was a 1 year subscription to Game Pass, which was really, really cool. So I didn't expect an event where pretty much anybody can get in. It was 25,000 for the actual trivia event. I didn't expect we were all going to get Series X or S's at our doorstep, but that would have been really cool. But no. What we instead got was this website, which is now the exclusive website for us to sign up for things. So if you missed out on the trivia, you can go and sign up for the Xbox Launch Celebration FanFest Sweepstakes. Now, at the time, the trivia event included various prizes that are not entirely listed here. There was some Steel Series things or some other things that were listed that did not make the cut on this. However, they have replaced it with this dopey fridge that they just can't seem to stop hyping up. I've seen Aaron Greenberg tweet about this dumb fridge just about every day. They actually made one. They're talking about making a mini fridge variant, a physical. Now, the mini fridge would actually be kind of cool. I could probably have some fun with that upstairs in the man cave. But the real fridge, 99% of us will never get this or want this. But you can enter for a chance to win your very own. So all you have to do is click and enter your name in the hat, and they will do a virtual drawing. They're also doing a Xbox Series S and an Xbox Series X as well. I noticed that a lot of these contests are very, very short in the time to enter, which makes me believe that we will see another round of things in the future, perhaps. So maybe some of those other items will eventually make their way back. This would definitely be a way to keep fans engaged in the site, to log in once a week to see what kind of entries were available. Or you could subscribe to my channel and I'll tell you, but I digress. The other ones, though, that are very interesting, that this is something that I really particularly enjoyed with the first go round of FanFest, was the meet and greets. And I've talked about this, I don't know how many times, extremely fondly, of the time I met Bravo, from a former community manager of Halo 5 Guardians, and what a super fan I was of his, and how giddy I was to run over and meet him and get a photo with him, which was really, really cool. Definitely by far my coolest FanFest moment was that, for sure. So these one-on-one interactions that you get when you're just walking around and Rod Ferguson walks next to you at the bar to get a drink, or the bigger ones like Major Nelson, Phil Spencer, usually accompanied by thousands of armed guards. You got to wait in line and play nice. But there's a lot of other people that are just associated with Microsoft that you see walking around. That's really, really cool. And you get these neat little moments where you could say hi, hey, I'm a big fan of yours, can we have a selfie, whatever. Unfortunately, COVID has changed a lot of that, but major kudos to Xbox for continuing the tradition with these X Suites. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on the one with Phil Spencer so you can see a little bit more about it. The X Suite experience details your chance to have a virtual meet and greet with Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox. Your participation will be recorded, and you may even be featured in a virtual audience in an Xbox launch celebration live stream. So you can almost guess that a future award will be to have your face somewhere on the television screen near the virtual launch of the Xbox consoles. Eligible winners must be available on November 9th from 3 p.m. Pacific through 5:30 p.m. Pacific. A total of 20 lucky fans will be randomly selected for a 30-minute Microsoft Team Q&A. Each participant will have the opportunity to ask one gaming-related question. The period on this one actually ends, well, by the time you're watching this video, the period is actually already ended because I'm not going to upload it for a few days, but it was November 5th. Winners will receive an email confirmation and details on how to join, and you must RSVP and eligible to join. Everything will be in English and English only. And then there's an obligatory rules of agreement. You're going to be recorded, social media, blah, blah, blah. Very cool. Interesting that there's such a long period of time for a 30-minute meet and greet. You're basically going to spend 2.5 hours of being preemed and getting ready for your big moment with Big Daddy Phil. But you see they have them for Phil Spencer, Major Nelson, Aaron Greenberg. Then they have a joint one here with iJustine and Jenna. I don't know who that is. I've heard of iJustine. I've not heard of Jenna Ezerick. Probably pronouncing your name wrong, Jenna. I'm sorry. And then Hugo Martin, which is actually really, really cool. Yes, remember that Xbox owns Bethesda now. And Hugo Martin worked on Doom. He is a Bethesda employee, which means he is now a Microsoft employee. So if you're a huge Doom fan, like a lot of us are, you may be interested in getting a virtual meet and greet with him. And as the rules and regulations are the same for all of them. Sometimes they're 20 people, sometimes they're 30, whatever. It depends on the person. But very, very cool that they're doing this. So you just go to the website and you click on the opt-in and off you go to the races. So there may be more of these. If there are, I will keep an eye out and I will post videos if I find them interesting. But I'd like to see that FanFest is continuing to evolve. I like that they are continuing to keep it engaging and offering new things. It's not like a one-off thing where everybody runs in, they try to get the prize, they don't win, goodbye, and they're gone. I like that it is kind of a somewhat seasonal thing, kind of keeping you engaged in the Green brand, getting you excited for the console, meet and greet, ask questions. If you ever want to know what Phil Spencer's favorite PlayStation game is, now you're going to be able to ask him. If you want to talk with Major Nelson or Hugo or any of these other players, that's really, really cool. And then, of course, you got the chance to win some really cool loot. So if you are signed up for FanFest, what are you waiting for? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.